Hey y'all, hey. So Spirit has, before I forget, Spirit has told me to share an experience, just really, really brief, of mine. I remember I was dating someone uh after the pandemic, and I lost my dog, I lost my Cash App, and I lost my Snapchat. Mind you, I had all of these things before I got with this person. But I lost those things while I was with this person in a matter of 10 months. And that actually, I lost all of that within like 5 or 6 months. And I lost my car, my transmission dropped. And I'm sharing that because Spirit said that somebody is constantly feeling like they're losing something, or watch out for when you're with somebody or when you're around somebody and you ask for signs. It's not going to always be numbers, smells, colors. Sometimes it's going to be the unobvious things like that. And I lost my dog I had for quite a long time, a few years actually. He was shot in the mouth by my neighbor. No reason at all, just, I don't know, just an evil spirit. But I lost a lot of little minor things when I was with this person, and it was easier for me to walk away because I understood the lesson. So if you are experiencing losses and you're trying to figure out why is it's like when you came around, I'm starting to lose things and stuff like that. That's why. So Spirit said, pay attention to your losses and who around you when you lose them. All right, that is it. Let's get right into the message. Ooh, I ask that you give me clear and honest messages for the collective. Woo. They was jumping out. Ooh. All right. So we have somebody has been betrayed. They feel backstabbed. They feel like someone can't be trusted. There was maybe some drug usage. You may have found out the person that you were connected to have been on drugs, but they have betrayed you, or you have been betrayed, and it just seems like maybe they're choosing the drugs. And to me, with this drug, as you can see, it's pills, but that can be, I see powdery substance as well. Pills, powdery substances, anything that you can get addicted to. Corn, rugs, any type of thing you can get addicted to. But there is some type of betrayal that has happened. It does say, I hate nothing about you. So Spirit says you don't hate this person, but you kind of already done. Like you're done with it. You are completely done with it. It's like, I don't hate you. If you're wondering if I hate you, I do. Foolish of me to make you what I would do to make you feel just like this. What I would do to make you feel just like this. And if you're wondering if I hate you, I do. That's the clean version. My kids love that song, so we be listening to the clean version. Because I be wanna fuck you. But, I know I can't do that around them. I can't be like that, you know what I mean? I do that in the shower though, or when the headphones, I be into it. But it's saying I don't hate you, like, or I do hate you. But hate is a strong word. So you're saying I don't hate you, I don't hate nothing about you, but you got betrayed. And it's saying, Spirit saying it's total drama, total chaos. The drama has started. Like, it's a lot of drama in this connection, and it's like, it's not even worth it. Spirit is saying it's not even worth it. With this total drama here, and with this tired of the drama, like, you're over it. You tired of it. Like, it's putting you in a depression mode. Like, now you feeling depressed. Now you're not going to work out. Now you eating all bad. Now your skin breaking out because you're depressed. And at the bottom it says, fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours, love is a battlefield. So it's like, you tired of fighting. You tired of trying to prove yourself to this person. It's like, why do I gotta continue to prove myself to you? if you know that I love you. But when you dealing with someone who's doing substance or have a substance abuse problem, there's no winning with that. And I'm just gonna speak from experience, from dating, from having a parent that was like that or is like that. That's when that person is on drugs, alcohol, anything of that nature. There's no winning with these people. There's nothing you can do or say, because that has a hold on them. They will have, and we were just talking about this when we went to go out earlier. We were talking at the bar, and we were saying like how you bring the horse to the water, but you can't force the horse to drink it. So it's like you can do all this crying and preaching and sending memes and quotes and saying things on social media, but baby, there's no winning with that. That's just like that's another person. It's like you're fighting against another person with your person, you know what I mean? And you in this depressed moment, like you have completely, you stop showering every day, you stop getting your hair and nails done, you stop getting edge ups, you stop getting your hair cut, you stop going to the gym, playing basketball with your boys, you stop going, doing yoga, meeting up with your girls and stuff. It's like this situation have put you in a depressed mode. And it's like you're over it, you're tired. To me, I feel like you don't really know how to walk away. But it say you already know, like you already know what to do, you already know the tea, you already know what happened. It seemed like this person probably did something that they wasn't supposed to do while they was under the influence of drugs. And then at the bottom of the deck, like I said, fighting for what you want and what you love. You tired of fighting. You feel like I shouldn't have to fight for that. I should not have to fight for you to do the right thing. Trust and believe. If you want to be with that person want to be with you, you're not gonna have to do all that fighting. I'm telling you from experience, you're not gonna have to deal with that. I know sometimes we like to stay with people and stick with people because we feel like they can change, and we don't want to walk away from them because we all they got. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. You do better without me. I will sing that. I don't know, I forgot. But trust and believe that they not gonna it'll hurt for a little bit, but one thing you have to know about addicts, whether it's drugs, alcohol, X, corn, anything, they'll still fulfill their needs with whatever gets them that dopamine. So you're gonna be up against a tough battle that unfortunately you're not gonna be able to help. They gotta want to help themselves, and you don't want to keep putting yourself in a depressed state of mind because you're trying to save somebody else's child. Now, if this is your child, hey, if you feel like you want to save them, do what you need to do, but you also have to have in the back of your mind that don't save her, she don't want to be saved, don't save him, he don't want to be. Sometimes you gotta just give it up to God, to be honest. Sometimes, again, I'm a parent, I'm a friend, I'm a cousin, I'm a daughter, I'm a niece, I'm a advisor for some, I'm a listening ear for some. Sometimes you gotta just let people hang themselves, and that's just the honest truth. Whoever it is in your life, but don't be you. It's like you about to put yourself into a mental breakdown because you trying to keep up with this person. There's no keeping up with this person. You already know you tired of it. Like you tired of you already been backstabbed and betrayed it. It's like they can't be trusted. I'm telling you, people who do things like that, to me, and I'm not trying to, and this is the advice from Spirit, and I'm not trying to say this or write nobody else, but you're gonna have to let them figure it out on their own, babes, for real. Look at you, depressed, tired of the drama, sweaty, clammy, hair just not done, and you just out of breath and tired and looking up things and quotes to send this person to get their attention. Baby, you wasting your time. And Spirit said, for your advice, don't worry and be happy. Like, be happy. Stop worrying about what you can't control. Stop worrying about what you can't control. I'm going to pick that card up. Stop worrying about what you can't control, Spirit. What else messages you have for advice for this collective? And then to release the power of fear. So it's like, don't worry, be happy. Release fear of being alone, fear of, judgment, fear of what people's gonna say. Like, you gotta be okay with walking away from this person. So what? Y'all got kids together. So what? Y'all signed a mortgage together. So what? Y'all, did a business deal together. So what? You been knowing this person for 15, 20 years, 15, 20 days, 15, 20 months, 15, 20 seconds. So what? Release the fear. Release the fear of being alone. Release the fear of being talked about. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay, because you will literally put yourself in an even worse position trying to worry about what other people say. If you surrender to God, trust and believe that the last thing you're going to have to worry about is this person. If you fear them coming after you, if you fear, them shaming your name, if you fear, if you fear them, not talking to you because you so used to being with them every day or talking to them every day. Last one, Spirit, give me any more messages of advice. And then we have summons courage and self confidence and embrace the truth. So it says illusion. It's some type of illusion that you in. Like, you really believe that this can be changed. You really believe that you can change this person. You can't. And I would hate to be the one to say that, but coming from experience and battling with someone who was, battling addiction, you can't. I had to walk away. I had to walk away for my sanity, for my children, for my peace, for my calm, and it was the best lesson that I learned. You don't want to be, it says embrace this truth. Like, you already know the truth. You already know what's going on. So just embrace it, accept it. Have the courage and the confidence to move on. Release that fear. You don't have to worry. You'll be happy. Trust and believe. I know that right now it don't look like it because you're so used to being around and with this person, but I guarantee you, and you can come back to my video a few months later, save this, so you know that you're going to be like, you know what? Yes. Like, I'm good. Like, it sting for a little bit because of the time you put in, but then you get past it. Like, you really get past that hurt and that pain once you start once you start loving yourself, and two, once somebody start loving you the right way, you start looking back like, wow, like, I really could have been let this go. I really could have been walked away. But when we don't love thyself, we start accepting things that is way, way, way beneath us, way against our morals and values. And then at the bottom of the deck, it does say, live life to the fullest. So live your life, babe. Live your life. He gonna be there. She gonna be there. There's other he's and she's out here. Like, it's not the only person. Live your life, because you only get one life. And you would hate to get to a certain point, 30s, 40s, 50 years old, and you like, dang, or 20s, or whatever. But to me, how I feel, how I express, I don't feel like 20-year-olds should be in relationships. And this is me being in my 30s and realizing when I was in my 20s I was still a baby, but I grew up, that's just the way the cards was dealt. But I encourage my children, when you get a certain age, don't worry about that. Don't be in your 20s trying to, I need to make $100,000. I need to be married. I need to have kids. No. Worry about that later on. You got other stuff to worry about. Live life to the complete fullest, because you only got one. And if you're going to sit here and let somebody else bring you down into this depression because of their drugs and drama that they bring into the table, and you already know the truth, you just gonna be a person with a story 15, 20 years from now looking back like, dang. Because trust and believe, when they feel like they ready to walk away, even if that's after recovery, if it's during the episode, a relapse, they will walk away. So you got to be the one to, unfortunately, you got to be the one to walk away first. And that's just the truth. But that is all I have. Bye.